From the frozen Arctic to the steamy rainforest, the natural world is a constant source of wonder. But have you ever noticed how often it feels like we're watching a real-life cartoon when we see animals in action? Today, we embark on a journey to explore the lighter side of the animal kingdom. We'll be your guides, taking you across the globe to witness moments where animals act exactly like cartoon characters. And trust us, you won't believe some of these clips. So sit back, relax, and get ready for a dose of laughter. Ever feel like you're watching a real-life cartoon when you see animals in action? Today, we're bringing you moments where animals act exactly like cartoon characters, and trust us, you won't believe some of these clips. Cats. Those enigmatic, furry enigmas that share our homes and occasionally deign to grace us with their affection. But let's be honest, their true talent lies in their unparalleled flair for the dramatic. From pretending to be hopelessly stuck in a tiny box, their cries of distress echoing through the house, to performing the slowest, most dramatic fall from a precarious perch, they are masters of their craft. Observe, if you will, the feline sprawled across the kitchen floor, seemingly unable to overcome the insurmountable obstacle of a misplaced piece of paper. The agony, the despair. One can practically hear the tiny violins playing in the background. And who could forget the classic cat-in-a-bag routine? A seemingly harmless paper bag becomes a portal to another dimension, a source of endless fascination and, of course, dramatic potential. Just take a look at this cat acting like it's in a full-on soap opera. The melodramatic meows, the exaggerated gestures, the way it clutches its chest as if its heart is breaking, it's enough to make you wonder if you accidentally adopted a furry little thespian. Whether we're amused, bewildered, or simply shaking our heads in affectionate exasperation, they remain unfazed, committed to their performance with unwavering dedication. So the next time your feline companion treats you to a display of dramatic prowess, remember to appreciate the artistry of it all. From the subtle wag of a tail to the joyous explosion of a greeting at the front door, dogs have an uncanny ability to communicate their emotions with a clarity that many humans envy. Next up, dogs who seem to talk back. But sometimes their attempts at communication go beyond simple barks and tail wags, venturing into the realm of what can only be described as talking back. Whether it's a resounding no bark in response to a request to relinquish a prized chew toy, or a dramatic howl that seems to question the very foundations of their world, these canine conversations never fail to elicit a chuckle. Picture this. You're settled in for the evening, ready to enjoy your favorite television program, when your furry companion decides it's time for a game of fetch. A gentle, "not now" boy is met with a look of utter disbelief, followed by a volley of insistent barks that seem to say, "But I'm bored," and you're throwing away precious playtime. But let's be honest, it's this very expressiveness, this willingness to engage in a debate with their beloved humans, that makes dogs so endlessly entertaining. So, the next time your canine companion decides to talk back, take a moment to appreciate the humor in the situation. From the bustling streets of New York City to the tranquil gardens of Tokyo, squirrels have a knack for thriving wherever they choose to plant their bushy tails. Ever seen a squirrel pull off moves that would make any cartoon character proud? These acrobatic daredevils are the undisputed masters of parkour, effortlessly navigating the urban jungle with a combination of agility, cunning, and a seemingly endless supply of energy. Squirrels are the acrobats of the animal world, and they go to great lengths for their favorite snack. Watch in awe as they leap from tree to tree, defying gravity with their death-defying feats. Their bodies, perfectly adapted for a life among the branches, seem to flow through the air, their movements a blur of fur and twitching whiskers. But it's not just their aerial prowess that sets squirrels apart as the true cartoon characters of the rodent world. Oh no, these resourceful critters also possess an unparalleled talent for problem solving, particularly when it comes to obtaining their favorite snacks, nuts. Observe, for instance, the cunning squirrel faced with the challenge of a bird feeder strategically suspended from a wire. Does it give up in defeat, resigned to a life without sunflower seeds? Not a chance. This is a creature of determination, a master strategist in a tiny fur coat. And the grand finale? Why, that would be the triumphant moment when, after a display of acrobatics that would put even the most seasoned circus performer to shame, the squirrel finally reaches its prize. The avian world is a symphony of sound and motion, a vibrant tapestry woven from the songs, calls, and intricate dances of our feathered friends. Birds are true performers, especially when it comes to dancing or mimicking sounds. Some birds have amazing moves and can follow the rhythm better than some humans. Take, for instance, the birds of paradise, those flamboyant denizens of the New Guinea rainforest. Their plumage, a riot of color and texture, is a testament to the power of sexual selection. Each intricate feather a carefully crafted masterpiece designed to attract a mate. And their dances, oh, the dances, from the intricate footwork of the King of Saxony bird of paradise, its elongated head feathers swaying rhythmically like a pair of ethereal antennae, to the gravity-defying courtship display of the magnificent riflebird, its iridescent plumage flashing like a disco ball in the dappled sunlight. These avian performers put on a show that would rival any Broadway production. But it's not just the exotic birds that possess a flair for the dramatic. Even our more familiar feathered friends, the robins, sparrows, and blue jays that grace our gardens, have their own unique ways of expressing themselves through movement and sound. And parrots? They're the cartoon characters of the sky, mimicking sounds and even voices to hilarious effect. Consider the humble pigeon, often dismissed as a mere city dweller, a feathered nuisance beneath our notice. And yet, these adaptable birds are capable of astonishing feats of aerial acrobatics, their wings beating in perfect synchronicity as they navigate the urban canyons with ease. In the realm of wildlife, bears occupy a unique position. They are symbols of strength, resilience, and the untamed wilderness, their imposing size and powerful presence inspiring both awe and a healthy dose of caution. Bears might be strong and intimidating, but they've been caught on camera doing things that seem surprisingly human. Whether it's a grizzly bear scratching its back against a conveniently located tree trunk, its massive bulk swaying rhythmically as it seeks relief from an itch, or a black bear cub tumbling playfully with its siblings, these moments of unexpected levity remind us that even the most imposing creatures have a softer side. Consider, for instance, the sight of a brown bear, its fur glistening in the midday sun as it settles down for a well-deserved nap. But wait, it's not just any nap. This bear, in a move that would make even the most seasoned yoga enthusiast envious, assumes the lotus position, its legs crossed, its paws resting serenely on its knees. The juxtaposition of its imposing physique and this surprisingly human-like posture is a sight to behold, a reminder that nature is full of surprises. Or perhaps you've witnessed the spectacle of a mother bear attempting to wrangle her rambunctious cubs. The sight of her swatting playfully at her offspring, herding them in the general direction of safety, is enough to make any parent empathize with her plight. With their mischievous grins, their penchant for climbing anything remotely scalable, and their uncanny ability to find themselves in the most improbable of situations, goats have earned their reputation as the clowns of the animal kingdom. Goats will jump, climb, and even faint in ways that feel like they were pulled straight out of a comedy show. From the moment they take their first wobbly steps, goat kids are a force of nature. The next they're scaling the nearest tree, whether it's a group of goats engaging in a synchronized headbutting contest, or their tendency to faint when startled, these are creatures that never fail to entertain. In the annals of cartoon villainy, few creatures are as iconic as the raccoon. With their bandit-like masks, their nimble paws, and their knack for outsmarting even the most vigilant homeowner, raccoons have earned their reputation as the ultimate sneaky bandits. Raccoons, the ultimate sneaky cartoon characters, are known for their mischievous behavior. With their little masked faces and clever paws, they're always on a secret mission to borrow food from wherever they can find it. But let's be honest, their reputation as cunning tricksters is well-deserved. Raccoons are masters of adaptation, thriving in urban environments just as easily as they do in their more natural woodland habitats. And their intelligence is not to be underestimated. These are creatures that can open doors, solve puzzles, and even outwit elaborate traps set by humans determined to keep them out of their trash cans. Observe, for instance, the raccoon as it approaches a seemingly impenetrable garbage bin. Does it give up in defeat, resigned to a life without discarded pizza crusts and half-eaten bags of chips? Not a chance. This is a creature of resourcefulness, a master strategist in a furry little suit. As we've journeyed across the globe from the heart of the rainforest to our own backyards, one thing has become abundantly clear. The The animal kingdom is a never-ending source of amusement, wonder, and heartwarming moments. From dramatic cats to sneaky raccoons, animals never fail to entertain us with their cartoonish behavior. Whether it's a cat's flair for the dramatic, a dog's uncanny ability to talk back, or a raccoon's knack for outsmarting even the most vigilant homeowner, these creatures never fail to remind us that life is full of surprises, laughter, and a healthy dose of the absurd. So, the next time you're feeling a little down, remember the animals. Remember their ability to find joy in the simplest things, their boundless energy, and their unwavering zest for life. And who knows, you might just find yourself inspired to embrace your own inner goofball and live life to the fullest. Which of these moments was your favorite?